Hey guys, welcome to JSpeak. This week we cover questions. First question, how long does it take you to edit a video? Great question. I don't actually know. I never really time myself. Depending on what it is, like the JSpeaks probably take half hour, 45 minutes to like produce and get posted. And then, you know, some of the comparisons can take quite a while. Usually the in the mix ones take a lot of time just because I'm writing the song and then I'm using pedals in different settings, so therefore like editing the video takes a lot more just because I've got parts to film and cut together, whereas like amp comparisons or guitar comparisons, they usually film pretty quickly. The editing stage is probably I would say a good couple hours. I'd say an hour, 2 hours max. Get everything laid out, edit it down to what needs to be there. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I end up taking out of the video because I go out of tune and I notice it, or the setting doesn't work. I mean, there's been full videos that I've shot and I just didn't like, so I just scrap them. I don't even use them. I'm kind of going through that now. I got a couple videos I've got recorded and I don't know that it's worth posting. Question 2, do I window shop online and watch listings with no intention to buy? Yes, I am guilty of that. I think sometimes it's maybe I have the same item and I'm curious what it sells for. Curious about purchasing an item and I'm curious what it sells for. I saw the item and I thought it was kind of priced interestingly, and that could be too high or too low, and I want to see what it goes for. Or I think it's priced right, but I want to see if it drops a little bit and I'll watch it. So I'm sure we're all in the same boat. Are you? It's kind of annoying for the seller. So if I was selling something and I had a bunch of watchers on something, yes, that's totally annoying from a seller standpoint, because you think, oh man, I got a lot of watchers, why isn't it selling? You know, as a buyer, you know, I think you're always looking for a good deal. And if you're maybe churning through gear or you're experimenting with stuff, it's not necessarily a bad thing to do. It can get annoying for sellers, but as a buyer, yes, I do that. I'm guilty of that. Sorry. Question 3. Since the pandemic, are you gigging at all? No, nothing is open. I think even rehearsal has gone, you know, the way of the buffalo. It's like we meet maybe once a month now, which kind of sucks, honestly, because I love playing. And that's like dedicated time to play. You know, me being in the studio and recording tracks or recording videos is totally different than getting together, you know, with my band and actually knocking out some tunes. It's a totally different experience. I love playing collectively. There's something about being in front of a cab, bass is thrown at you, and you can feel the drums, and it's a totally different experience. I miss playing live. Live is a lot of fun. You know, honestly, I think there's a good amount of anxiety and whatnot that comes with playing live, but I love it. It's a good time. Nothing beats that. Rehearsal is totally different than, you know, playing a gig. A couple places have kind of opened up and done some stuff in the state, but overall it is not anywhere near where, you know, you want it to be. Who knows when it's going to freeze up? You read the news now and it's like they're talking about shutting everything down again for like a month and a half or something. I read, you know, a good 6 weeks, and it might be a little easier that it's winter. If it's colder and it's snowing and all that kind of crap, you know, a shutdown might not be so bad, but I don't want to go back to that. That's kind of no fun. And I'm kind of an introvert anyway, but totally different issue. But I mean, not to get into all that, but you know, you want to be safe and you want to be healthy. The shutdowns don't do anything for live music, period. I mean, you got bands selling tickets to empty rooms so they can play shows and kind of get people to attend virtually. You know, you got to do something. I mean, and those guys are those are the professionals. This isn't like bar bands and stuff. So, you know, it's crazy. It is. It's definitely different. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.